Hi, bitches. Hi to everyone who's watching this video, wherever you are. Welcome, welcome. So this is a not very serious introduction, but it's just how I am. And this video is mainly for my friends and close people. I'm not guessing it's gonna go worldwide, but that would be nice. Um, so I decided to create this online stuff because I want to be of support in this time when the world is falling apart and there's a mass awakening going on in the world. I hope you don't hear the siren. So this is how it's gonna look like. I will always add a video corresponding to an important day of the lunar cycle. So there's gonna be 8 videos for one lunar cycle. We're starting today when there's a new moon. So today's practice is gonna be pretty chill. It's gonna be a meditation, pranayama, very gentle movements, if any movement at all. Yeah, so I hope you find this useful. I hope you find this supportive. I'll be able to speak clearly to you and give you clear instructions and guidance. It's an experiment, so let's see how this goes. And yeah, just let's get real. So let's find a comfortable seated position. I recommend using blocks, books, pillows, whatever you have. Find your comfortable seated position, either cross-legged or sitting on your heels or squat pose, whatever suits your body. You can also use a chair, or if you're in a van, yeah, just find your comfortable seated position, close your eyes. And first, you want to bring your attention to the body. So taking the awareness out of your mind and bring it into the body. Notice how the body feels. Perhaps start with the surface. What do you feel on your skin? Any sensations? The sensations can be tingling, it can be warmth or cold. Whatever you are able to pick up, keep your attention on your body. It's how we are able to stay present or bring our attention into the present moment. And it's how we can ground down and really take a moment to sigh out, release. So today's new moon. New moons are about setting intention. We're beginning the cycle. So at the beginning, we are setting our intentions. So the whole series, the whole cycle is called the cycle of illusions. The first intention or first thing that we will be working on is our awareness or awakening to awareness. So we're starting with the body. Notice if you can stay still or if it's hard to maintain stillness. If you need to gently move, allow yourselves to move. You don't have to force yourself to do anything, but be mindful of what you're doing. It's really important to notice where we start to practice from, the overall state that we are in, and what energy we will be putting into the practice. How much of that energy can we give? So the new moons are about restoring. It's when we have the energy at our lowest, or the moon at its lowest. And as human beings, we are also governed by the moon and its energies, more so women than men, but still we all are affected. Take a moment to notice how you really feel in this time of the cycle. Notice your posture, notice your emotion, notice your thought process. And then let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Release through mouth. Let's do 2 more. Inhale through nose. Exhale mouth. 1 more. So we also breathe in cycles. And if we would be to compare them, the new moon would be the beginning of an inhale. So from the lowest, slowly building up towards the highest, which would be the full moon. And then again, releasing towards the lowest point. Now bring your attention towards your sits bones, your pelvis, the whole area of your pelvic floor. Notice the spaces, notice the tension, notice the support. Perhaps for more sensory stimuli, you can bring your hands on your pelvic bones and through the lower belly, through your deep pubic bone closer to the belly. So posteriorly tilting the pelvis, sliding your sits bones towards your knees. You don't have to go maximum, just go 50, 60, 70%. And really go through the muscles in your pelvic floor, not through your glutes, not hunching in your back, only tilting in your pelvis. Then as you inhale, you want to lengthen or bring the pubic bone further away from the belly. Anteriorly tilting the pelvis, sliding your sits bones away from your knees. But again, going slowly, gently from the pelvic floor, not your core muscles, not your glutes. And then let's do a few rounds of these. Exhale, closer to the belly, posterior tilt. Only your pelvis moves. And then as you inhale, you go the other way. Maintain the length, maintain lengthening through the crown of your head. You're not hunching in your back, you're just moving in your pelvis. Mindfully, no rush, no force. Just exploring the spaces, exploring the movement. So the last thing that we want to do to our bodies is to force them in the yoga practice. For sure, sometimes challenging ourselves is really beneficial, but it's not through forcing. It's about getting to know the body, being able to distinguish what is good or bad. Continue moving slowly to the front and to the back. So, and as you get to know your body, you're able to know how far you can push the body until you give it some time to regenerate. So that's what we are also focusing when practicing yoga from the physical point of view. Okay, now you can stop the motion somewhere neutral, somewhere in the middle, grounding your sits bones down into the blocks or whatever you're sitting on. And from those sits bones, you want to move your attention through the spine. So going from the sits bones to the lumbar spine, thoracic spine, cervical spine, and landing all the way on the top of your head. Notice those natural curves that you have in your back. We all have them. Some have them more curvy, some less. So find your neutral, embrace your curves, and then let's take a deep breath in through nose. Release through nose. Let's do 2 more breaths like this. And as you inhale, notice that you want to lengthen through the crown. Release your shoulders. And as you exhale, the belly goes gently in and the lower ribs in the front of your body also. Continue breathing mindfully from now on. You don't have to go full capacity. You just want to know that you want to slow down the breath. And thanks to that, you might go a little bit deeper with the breath. So as you inhale, think of creating a little bit of more space each time, step by step, until you get to your almost maximum. So as you inhale, think of rising up through to the sky, widening to the sides, but also grounding down to the earth. And then as you exhale, you draw the front ribs slowly, gently in. So we're working on the breath. The breath is our main support, not just in the practice, but in life. A lot of the processes depend on how we breathe. Our overall state is also shaped by how we breathe. Our emotions change the breathing pattern. The situation that we go through in life also change how we breathe in that moment. So breath work is essential. And it's a good way how to start the new cycle. Notice any change that happened since the beginning of the class. Notice how you feel. It's challenging to stay still. It's challenging to be sitting. It's challenging to be meditating. If you need to change the position, do so. If you're Getting angry, notice why. Confront the emotion. Be aware of it. And if it's easy, take a moment to appreciate that it's not always like this. Let's move into pranayama. Again, you don't have to go full capacity. You can build towards it, but for sure you don't have to force the body right away. Again, it's about slowing down, lengthening, becoming a little bit deeper each time, easily and mindfully. So now let's take your right hand, put your index and middle finger between the eyebrows. Gently press into that space. Don't lose the length through the crown. And then with your ring finger, close your... we have a new moon, so let's do the other side. So with your thumb, you want to close your right nostril, inhale through left. Close your left with your ring finger, exhale through right. Inhale right. Close your right, exhale left. If you need to go faster a little bit, go. Inhale left. Exhale right, don't forget to change. Inhale right. Exhale left. Find your own tempo. Mine is pretty slow. So I'm gonna go my tempo. And you go yours. Always exchanging. Inhale through one, exhale through the other. Inhale through the second one, the other. And then exhale to the first. Don't forget to lengthen, widen, and ground down as you inhale. If you got lost, it's an inhale through right, exhale through left, inhale left, exhale right. Imagine infinity. Drawing infinity as you inhale and exhale. Continue wherever you are. So we started inhaling through left, exhaling through right. So as you come to that point, last time you want to inhale through the right, exhale through the left. When you're done, you can take a deep breath in. Notice whatever changed, how aware you are of your body. What is the effect of this practice on your psyche? There's always something moving inside of us. If it's breath, blood flow, or organs doing the job, there's always some processes taking place. And the body holds tremendous intelligence, intuition. It is ancient. We've been created from the stars. So it's a miracle we are here. And the society or the systems made us forget about this incredible fact. It made us feel small, insignificant. It wants us obedient. And our true power lays in authenticity. In being able to feel and also act on those feelings, not in the heat of the moment, but in that clear, grounded way. Know that you deserve a place. Know that you belong into this world, to the Mother Earth. Take a moment to process the whole experience. Take a moment to pause any time of the day to connect to yourselves, to stay still. And to remind yourselves why you're doing this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this. Perhaps this is the biggest challenge, to just be. I hope you didn't get bored. And if you made it to the end of the video, yay. And now let's end the class. Let's bring our hands together, thumbs on our hearts or between the eyebrows. I really appreciate you being here. I'll be happy to see you next time, or I'll be happy if you see me next time. And let's close the class with one Om. Inhale. See you soon. Take care.